In a house, there should be an environment where anybody can speak out how they feel and what they feel. Today we are just going to be talking about how you can have your own emotional regulation system, even if your parents do not even teach you. And parents, take this from me, you need to teach your children about emotional regulations. So first of all, we are going to be looking at mindful breathing. What do I mean by mindful breathing? That means literally breathing in and out when you are overwhelmed with emotions. I do it sometimes. Most of the times you are overwhelmed with emotions. A lot of times, I remember when I started a channel, everybody wanted to have their own bit of what they wanted me to talk about, and I was feeling led to talk about this. So this person says that, this person says this, and this person says this, and by the grace of God, I'm here today delivering on parenting. Now, most of the time, some of these people talk so much that these emotions become overwhelming. Sometimes you feel sad, you feel anxious, and then you feel confused. What you do is that you take a deep breath in and out. Literally. Once you do that, you'll be able to go through the emotional situation happening at the time. Most of the time, our siblings especially are always getting on our nerves. It's amazing, you know. And the best thing I would suggest that you do is that always when you feel like you want to speak out and you know what is going to come off your mouth will not be good, just give a deep breath in and out. 2, name your emotions. One of the easiest ways to actually be able to control your emotions is by naming them. Now, I read a book by Bishop Daddy Eric Oppong-Mensah, my beloved prophet. The book is so beautiful. It's Name It, Claim It, and Take It. Now, one of the things that I learned from the book, I learned a lot of things from the book, but one of the main things I learned from the book was that you have to name actually everything that you want to claim. So to be able to control anything you want to be able to control, you have to give it a name. You have to know what this emotion is. Is it anger? Is it anxiety? Stop saying it's a mixed feeling. When it's a mixed feeling, you must even know which emotions come together to make that particular emotion so that you can be able to handle it when it comes up. You can also check the book. The link is in the description below. The last point is reach out for support. Sometimes these emotions become so overwhelming that we cannot handle them. The best thing that you can do is to reach out to somebody you can trust and somebody you believe will be able to bring out support. I do it most of the time. By the grace of God, I have a lot of pastors who are ready to hear me anytime I feel overwhelmed with a lot of decisions I can't handle. And by the grace of God, they always provide answers that are based on scriptures that is easier for me to obey because the Lord said so. And I would also say as parents that you should be one of the people that we as children can trust and can be able to tell you what is actually happening to us when we are not able to handle it in our own capacity. Now, this is something that parents should teach their children to be open up when it comes to emotions, but some of these emotions can go down and down and down the drain, so it actually eats us up from within, and then there's nothing we can do apart from. So seek for support. Again, if you think that your family is not a reliable source, you try speaking to a pastor and it's still not working, I think that the best thing you can do is to speak to me here on the front desk, because I bet you I have a solution for you. So you can contact me on our email that's in the description, or you can use the Instagram, DM me, and I'll sort you out. Now, to end this particular episode, I have a question for you. Now, my question is, what is your go-to method when you enter into emotional drain? What do you do? I also like to know, so drop it in the comment section. By the grace of God, I pray. When it's becoming overwhelming, I pray and I speak to God. A power tip to all those who stay to this point of the video. What I want to say is that create a safe space. What I mean is that in a house, there should be an environment where anybody can speak out how they feel and what they feel, and they shouldn't feel judged or they shouldn't feel weak. So parents should create that safe space where their children can speak freely to them about anything and everything. And the last thing I want you to know is that emotions are like waves. They come and they go. So the best thing that you can do is to learn how to ride on them so that you'll be able to control the waves, no matter how high or low they are. My name continues to be Gabriel Oppong-Mensah, and on that note, that's bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in my next video.